Okay, so welcome everyone who is probably going to be the two people in the whole world who see this to our first episode of our podcast. We are the Provo All-Star Rejects. Why do we call ourselves that? I don't know. We came up with the name and we thought it was creative. It just sounds stupid in use. So just brief introductions. I'm Nick.
I'm Jordan.
And I'm Devontae.
Yeah, that's what's up. And yeah, I have no idea what we honestly want to do with this podcast. We thought it'd be funny. So we decided to make this for our own entertainment as well as anyone else's entertainment who wants to watch this.
Yeah. If you want to follow us, we might start a Twitch. I'll probably just play some Jedi Fallen Order. He'll play some Smash Bros.
I don't know, whatever we feel like. This honestly probably isn't going to turn into anything.
You can follow us on Instagram. You could have followed us on Twitter, except I locked our account.
Yeah, so before even our first episode of the podcast, he got our Twitter banned. But that's beside the point. So we just want to hop into the content of today's episode. So first, we're basically just going to go over Provo culture in general. So for anyone who doesn't know, Provo is a city in Utah. It's one of the most populated cities in Utah because it's a college town, home of both BYU, Brigham Young University, and UVU, Utah Valley University.
That's more an Orem, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but a lot of people who go to UVU still live in Provo because, I don't know, they just like the culture here. It's basically all the same anyways.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well, Wait, what was your name again?
Nick.
That's right, Nick. Just making sure.
I thought we were close friends and stuff.
No.
Wait, who are you again? We're in a tight room together.
We are best friends. That's right.
Okay, yeah, look, we're all friends here. Look at that.
Please don't touch me.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm to respect personal space in this podcast.
Yeah, but Nick, what do you like about Provo culture?
Nothing. No. Okay. So Provo culture is pretty complex because basically there's a huge emphasis on dating because the thing about Provo and the thing about Utah in general is that it's very religious and there are a lot of religious people here. So the people here, ourselves included, believe that marriage is an essential part of God's plan for each of us, and we kind of work towards that. So for that reason, dating is a huge part of Provo culture, and that will definitely come up later when we talk about the Provo All-Star.
Bro, you sound like you're a missionary right now.
Do I?
Yeah.
Let me teach you about the plan of salvation.
We were all missionaries at some point,
it's
right?
true, yeah, we were. So
yeah, if anyone's
out.
not a member of the church, basically it's the dudes with white shirts who ride around on the bikes.
And we don't have 50 wives.
No, we do not.
We used to, but not anymore.
Yeah, not ever since she took the kids.
The second wife was Karen.
Sometimes. And
Oh,
what was your name again?
my name is Jordan, and I actually don't live in Provo. I don't go to BYU. And so, yeah, I'm just going to talk crap and make fun of whatever happens here, even though I don't live here. So.
Yeah. Devontae, what do you like about Provo culture?
Nothing really. To be really honest.
You've been going here for a few years. You hate it.
I don't let's be really honest here. I really don't want to be here in Provo right now. But I'm just glad I have great friends, such as Nick and Jordan. We do fun stuff like this. Because in all honesty, in Provo, there's absolutely nothing to do except hang out with friends. And then when you're with your friends, you have to find stuff to do. Like what we're doing right now, the only fun thing that we're doing on a Saturday afternoon is going out and making a podcast right now.
This is pretty fun. I'm enjoying this.
Well, I'm going to go squatching later tonight, so...
What is squatching?
I'm going to go out and look for Sasquatch down by, I forgot where it's down by. Schofield Reservoir. There's a spot where apparently there's Sasquatch down there. You can hear them. And so my dad and I are going to go down there.
All right.
For Sasquatch.
I definitely want to bring this up later as well. But first, what we really ought to do is we have to talk about what Provo All-Star is. So Opus and I, being the Provo residents, both going to BYU here, we are familiar with the term Provo All-Star. However, Jordan here, shoot, I said your name. You're going to need to fix that in post. Whatever, it's fine. Devontae.
That doesn't matter, man.
No, but Jordan here doesn't know what a Provo All-Star is. So, I was just kind of curious. What's your first thought when you hear the term Provo All-Star?
From what I know and understand, my guess is that it's a virgin male prostitute who tries to date a lot, but doesn't really know what he's doing.
Wow. And is a virgin male.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, honestly, that's really close. Like, surprisingly so. Okay. So here's the thing about, like we said about Provo, there's a huge emphasis on dating.
Yeah.
So also being in a religious community, there's also the whole idea of being chaste and not partaking in premarital sex. So this is a huge part of the Provo All Stars repertoire. You know, if we study the Provo All Star in his natural habitat, he is a man who seeks out things such as the elusive Nickmo, as well as sliding into the girls' DMs.
Hey, what is a Nickmo?
Okay.
You don't know what nigga.
Yo, bro, yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about right now.
You actually don't know a Nickmo?
I know what DMs are. I don't know what Nickmo is.
Okay,
I got you, Jordan. I
so
got you.
a Nickmo. Oh, Jordan.
Yeah,
Devontae,
so
you got it.
with a NICMO, it's an acronym. NCMO. The N is for non, the C is for committal, the M is for make, and the last letter is out. A non-committal make-out session. And the whole idea is that it's basically, I guess, Provo's version of the hookup. You know, the farthest that you can really go here in Provo is just a make-out session, and apparently a lot of Provo All-Stars get a lot of satisfaction out of just, you know, casual make-out sessions with as many girls as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
These are also the guys that you're gonna find at Vasa Fitness working out in the gym. They work over the summer doing summer sales. Like, that's a huge part of the Pro All Star culture. Actually, as a part of last summer, I stayed on in Provo for a few summer classes because I wanted to get ahead. And so for a while, like for the entire year previously, I was living with just nerds. Like, I was living with Devontae here.
Okay.
You're a total nerd, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's right. I watch anime.
Yeah, you love anime, bro.
Before I moved out, before the Provo All Stars had the chance to move out, I actually moved into a new apartment for the summer, and I had the chance to live with a few Provo All Stars. And let me tell you, their culture really, like, it surprised me because
You had one roommate. He had like 2 Xboxes and like 3 TVs.
okay,
and all this,
yeah,
the
that's from summer
girlfriend, and-
sales.
I know, yeah.
Yeah, and then another one of my roommates, he drove a Mercedes that his parents bought him.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
absolutely. And then also,
I got a 20-year-old GMC truck.
I remember him texting a girl who was in our church as well, and he was just saying, "Hey, we're gonna." They were like organizing a time together to go and make out, very specifically. And I'm like,
Yeah,
Is
that's
that-
interesting.
"Yeah, that's actually a thing that they do." So you kind of have like a grasp on what a Provo All Star is, right?
I wouldn't think that you'd set up a specific time to make out, right? If you set up a date, you're like, all right, 3:15, we're gonna go see a movie. Exactly 4:45, we're gonna go to the back alley and make out. 10 minutes after that,
Back alley?
we're gonna go to dinner at Red Lobster, and then we're gonna make out again after that. It's like, that sounds pretty.
No, it's nothing that fancy. It's just that he was texting her, and he went over to her apartment, and then he just made out with her.
Okay.
A Nickmo.
There-
Yeah, that's in essence is the Nickmo.
Yeah, in reality, Jordan, if you had a chance to have a NICMO, would you?
I don't know. I feel like I need to know her a little bit better.
Oh, you need some commitment, some
I'm
emotional
not-
connection.
Well, I guess so. Like, I want to make out some crazy girl, right? And she also gets attached. That'd be weird.
Yeah. For me personally, I actually don't like making out in general, because I'm weird, I guess. So that's like unheard of in Provo, to be honest. So for me personally, Nickmos are just like absolutely a strange concept. I don't understand them at all.
I mean, I can understand it. Why people want to make out and have no commitment. Sounds like a one-night stand, but the virgin kind of version.
The virgin. What's up with you and virgin? It's like your favorite word at this point. Huh?
I just feel like that's what makes this college different from all the others, from what I understand.
Yeah, I think that's the fun part about Brigham Young University. You know, pretty much everyone acts like a virgin, whether you're a virgin or not.
A lot of people
Kinda
here
have to.
still are, but
Oh yeah, 100%, bro.
there are quite a few who aren't, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I like how this is like the first subject we jumped onto.
Well, we have to address the title of the podcast.
It's true.
So moving
Yeah.
on with that, I also was hoping that we could talk about why we ourselves are Provo All-Star rejects. So Jordan, you're actually hinting at this earlier. There's something that you do very frequently, which kind of hints at a behavior kind of in line with the Provo All-Star Reject.
Yeah, I like to go look for Sasquatch. I don't think that's an activity most women really like to do. Like, I had some friends come with me, and we go Sasquatching, and it, like, freaks them out. And, I don't know, I have a great time. It's pretty fun. There's, like, a sense of danger, because if Sasquatch exists, you could, like, literally die. But, like, if you see him, like, who's seen Sasquatch? I mean, not a lot of people, man. It's, Anyway, so...
Yeah, for me personally, I don't believe in Sasquatch, but I've gone with him on these squatching trips, and they are fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, I remember the first time that we went squatching, it was with me, you, and Jordan.
Yeah.
We did that one, and then we also brought one of your roommates over.
Yeah, he, like,
Oh,
tried to use a hammock somewhere.
Oh, yeah, Jackson.
That was weird. It was like middle of the night. We're running around making Sasquatch calls. He's like, I'm gonna set up a hammock right here.
Didn't he drive?
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, I'm surprised he honestly didn't leave us on the side of that mountain. Okay.
Good times.
And then Devontae, why do you think you're a Provo All-Star Reject?
I don't think I'm tall enough. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so like, let's be completely honest here. For a Provo All-Star Reject, there's definitely like a physical requirement to meet the definition of Provo All-Star Rejects. In all honesty, most Provo All-Star Rejects are like 6 feet tall, Caucasian.
Yeah. They have to have the strong jawline.
Nice shoulders, very wide.
Broad shoulders.
You can't have facial hair.
Very clean shaven, but with a mustache though, and a man bun. Man bun is extra cherry on the top.
The man bun, I don't know if that's part of Provo
I
All-Star.
haven't seen many man buns here.
That's true, but like I swear, every Provo All-Star Reject, they have like the shaved sides.
Oh, wait, Provo
with the long on
Reject
the top.
or the All-Star?
Oh yeah, the All-Stars. The Provo All-Stars have like the shaved sides with the long on the top hairstyle, like the Macklemore kind of thing.
Yeah, but like it's always like brushed over to the side. It's the Provo undercut, which
Kinda
defines the Provo All-Star.
Exactly.
Yeah, kinda like Cable from Deadpool 2.
Cable.
Yeah, but they don't pull it off quite as well as Josh Brolin does. Let's be honest.
Exactly.
I don't know who that is, but alright.
He's the guy who plays Cable.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool.
Okay, so also I kind of want to talk about why I'm a Provo All-Star Reject.
Okay.
And I mean, honestly, it's just because I am a huge nerd. Like, this morning I got up at 8:30 a.m. to play D&D with some friends. And then we watched Star Wars afterwards. Like, this is the nerdiest stuff ever. I also love anime. I'm doing a movie night with some friends later tonight where we're watching an anime movie, Howl's Moving Castle. And yeah, like, my personality does not fit in with the Provo All-Star at all.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I probably, being a Provo All-Star Reject, it's probably because I'm not living in Provo.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
Fair point, yeah. I've also never kissed a girl, so I think that also counts. Thanks, man. I need the support. And I do lots of activities that I don't think women like to do, such as look for Sasquatch.
Okay, but how do you know
and
women
go
don't
shooting.
like that?
Because I don't know. I probably should ask some women, dude.
Yeah.
What if we did that today? What if we walked around and asked some like cute girls and said, "Hey, do you want to go look for Sasquatch with me?"
We would do that, but we're not Provo All-Stars.
Yeah,
I don't feel like that's what Provo All-Star would do at all. You might get some frozen yogurt? That's what his line would be.
I think they're more direct than that. Like, hey, want a Nickmo? Dude, well, like I said, I lived with some Provo.
Is that all you have to do? Is just say...
Sometimes, like,
really? I didn't know it was that. Holy cow!
I lived, like I said, I lived with a Provo All-Star, or he wasn't as much of a Provo All-Star because he actually had a girlfriend, right? And I lived with him for about 2 weeks, and I was actually good friends with another guy that we were living with. So I talked with him about this guy who's like kind of like a Provo All-Star I lived with. His name, we'll just call him L. So basically, L, the thing about him was that like girls would just send him DMs on Instagram without knowing him at all because he was just that attractive apparently. And I was just like, that's
bro, that
actually
happens?
Yeah, I know.
Holy cow, bro! I send girls DMs, but like, it's not because I want to hook up or anything. Is I just kind of do it for fun. But I think I scare them. But that's just me.
To be fair, this was information from a third-party source, our mutual friend Jay. So I don't know how reliable it actually is.
Yeah. Wow. I feel like he's quite the specimen. If women are messaging him.
Quite the specimen.
Dude,
Yeah.
like seriously, like holy cow.
Oh yeah. So if our viewers couldn't guess by now, I'm pretty sure it's pretty obvious. All three of us are single.
Yeah.
Like desolately so, actually.
That's why we're in a 3x3 room recording a podcast.
Yeah, it's actually stupidly hot in here right now. We need to get a better room next time we do this.
Yeah, we need to. Yeah.
Yeah, probably in someone's apartment, someone's living room.
Yeah, we
That'd be a
honestly
nice
can.
upgrade.
That
So,
would be better.
and you can also tell it's on the camera's on a shoddy table because
The table's actually on its side.
yeah,
Yeah.
Devontae just needed it, like the camera's shaking.
Yeah. This is very. Yeah.
I don't know. So I think we've like really well established Provo culture, the Provo All Star, and the Provo All Star Reject.
I feel like we don't need to do any more podcasts.
Yeah, that's
Thanks
it.
for tuning in, guys.
Definitely. You know what?
We're
We need to leave a weekly challenge
A week,
every time we
a
upload.
challenge.
Wait, how
podcast.
how
Wait,
long?
like for
how long
us
have we
or
been
to like our
recording?
viewers? We've been
You know-
recording for like 15 minutes right now.
Yeah, almost 16. You know, this is actually a pretty good amount.
Yeah, there's actually a lot to cover in podcasts sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess for now, like we've gotten all the definitions out of the way. Is there anything like any experiences you guys have had with like Provo All Stars? I mean, you might have had them in the past, and you just like didn't know it was a Provo All Star encounter because you didn't know what a Provo All Star was.
Counter.
Provo All-Star encounter. And
Oh my gosh.
you know
That's
what? So we
hilarious.
mentioned summer sales earlier, but I don't think we went deep into that topic. And
Yeah.
a lot of our viewers don't know, and a lot of our listeners don't know what a summer sales is. And so I think a lot of y'all have experienced situations in where someone from Vivint or a pest control company
Vivint?
knocked
Yeah.
on your door and asked you, "Hey, would you like to buy our services?" And even though you said no, they acted like you said yes, and they would try to sell you things anyways.
That's probably because they were a missionary and they're chatting.
Yeah, that's part of the Provo All Star. Oh yeah, another thing about Provo All Stars, a lot of them are return missionaries.
Bro,
too.
that's like everybody in Provo all-star. Nah.
Yeah, true. Yeah, so actually, I found a meme earlier this week, and I actually wanted to show it to Jordan.
Oh yeah,
Um,
we are all lovers of memes.
Oh yeah, join our Instagram page and our Twitter page.
We'll try
Or
to
follow.
get some memes
You-
on there as
Follow
soon
our
as,
YouTube, our Twitch.
as soon as our Twitter is unbanned, we'll get some memes on there.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Wait, what's our Instagram called again? It's just
Provo ASR at Provo ASR.
is it Provo ASR or is it Provo All Star Rejects on
Provo All Star Rejects is the name. You'll
on
get there. and search it up.
Instagram? Yeah.
Okay, so I have a meme here that's like the Provo All Star starter pack.
Bro, like yeah, 100%. You got the Brazil flag, the
Well, that-
Brazil bumper sticker.
Yeah, so it's the
They all
mission.
serve
It's the
in-
mission bumper sticker.
And they all serve in South America.
Yeah,
You got the temples of background. You got these goofy pants, Tinder, a blender bottle, and some guy doing summer sales.
yeah, summer sales.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Provo All Stars, they thrive off of Tinder. That is their hunting ground.
Bro,
Okay.
Tinder's weird, man. I went on there for like a week, and there was like straight up like strippers on there promoting themselves, and it's like you can message them and like them, and they would never respond back. It's just on there like an ad, but it's not an ad.
Yeah,
They're
they're
like,
the Tinder bots. Okay. Also, another really important thing about Provo culture is that everyone probably knows what Tinder is. Because it's just been like such a huge part of like millennial culture recently, as well as like other people have gotten into it. You know, just like swiping up and down on people you think are attractive, or left and right.
Left and right, man.
Yeah, my bad. The reason I said up and down is because there's a Provo
This is
kind of knockoff of
a
Tinder.
religious Tinder called Mutual.
Religious Tinder.
Yeah, so Mutual is the
It's like the
Provo
yeah.
version of Tinder.
It's like Christian Mingle combined
Christian
with Tinder.
Actually, yeah.
It's LDS Christian Mingle. I'm gonna download it right now. I keep deleting it because I never take it seriously, but we'll kind of go through what happens on Mutual here. Basically, every girl on Mutual, they all like The Office for some reason.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, 100%.
it's a personality trait.
I don't know why it is, but it totally is. Oh my gosh.
He's downloading
I'm
Mutual
down-
again.
Oh!
Oh, there you go. Oh, you know.
Yeah, all right.
Oh, show
okay.
that to the camera.
You
Show
gotta
that to
show
the
this
camera.
camera. All right.
So this is the girl's name.
Oh my gosh.
Her name
No, don't
is.
put her name on there.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
No. This
And
is
then
this
you
is
just like swipe. Yeah, my
I'll help
finger
you
don't
out.
work.
But this is an important fact about most Provo girls here. Their names always end with an E sound.
Dude,
like McKaylee.
you know how many
This is
Emilys
Caitlyn,
there
bro.
are on Mutual?
There are
Her-
so many Emilys.
Dude, there
Yeah.
are, bro.
Like,
Look, this girl. All right, so her height is 00. School is what? Mission to steal your man. Work something important from Springville, and she's 100% relationship ready. Her tags are Costco and tacos.
okay, I think in the future we actually thought about doing this where we're going to just scroll through Mutual, and what we can do is we can just like rate bios on a scale of 1 to 10.
Bro, this is a 10 right here.
Perfect.
So if you want it, you just gotta swipe up. Up.
Swipe up.
Bam, and now we're in love. Oh, dude.
Oh, look, an Emily.
It's an Emily! Oh!
Oh, there's an Emily.
Holy cow, bro! Look, classic bathroom selfie. Look at that.
All right.
Oh, it's so hot.
And also, ladies, just for you, even though we probably won't have any girls watching this for obvious reasons,
Yeah, I'm swiping up on Emily right there.
if you want to download Mutual instead of Tinder, on the
Don't.
plus side,
Just don't.
you can see you can see a guy's height right away. You don't have to go through the Tinder DM of, hey, how tall are you?
That's hilarious, bro.
Bro, no one's height is real, man. Well, okay,
Yeah,
all
like,
right.
okay, I'm like 5'3" in real life, but on Tinder I'm 5'6". Like 5'6" sounds way better than
Bro,
5'3".
Add those 3 inches.
Yeah, you gotta add those 3 inches.
Also, we sound like such just desperate guys right now.
Bro, we are.
Bro, all-star rejects, bro. We're the opposites of the all-stars.
Yeah, that's
Bro, okay. See, like right here.
Bro, add at least 2 more inches to your height.
2
Don't put
inches.
5'6",
Are
put
you
5'8".
are you actually 5'6"?
I actually don't know what my height
I'm
is.
pretty sure you're 5'6".
I'm gonna put my height as 7'11".
No, that's unbelievable. You gotta put
My
5'8".
age.
You can't
No,
change your
I
age.
can't change my age.
Yeah.
Is
Are we-
school looking for a technical school?
Guys, are we actually creating you?
Bro, I've already created it.
It's
A
60%.
little bit about. I
About
said
you.
need someone to hike with.
Be
that's
like,
what
I need
said.
someone to watch The Office with.
Bro, Bro, I'm not some basic white girl. Okay.
You know, a lot of these girls here, they had adventurous on their bio, so you need to put that on your bio as well. Need an adventure buddy. Need someone to watch The Office with.
Yeah. Oh, also, I saw this online. Like, could you imagine how crowded hiking trails would be if everyone who on Tinder said they liked hiking actually did? Like, when I did it.
Yeah, it's true. I went hiking last week and there's
On a
no
date?
one. No, I actually went by myself.
Oh, that's
Yeah, it was weird. All right, so
Okay.
about me, I just said I need someone to look for Sasquatch with me. Yep, that
Ooh,
sounds
I mean,
good.
The right girl will swipe up on that. Like, and it'll be mutual, you know? That's why it's called
Let's
mutual.
see, what am I?
I like
got
how your picture is you with a Bluetooth headpiece on.
Yeah, I also got me hugging a Sasquatch statue, and then Boba Fett holding Jango Fett's decapitated helmet with his head falling out. Yeah,
Why do you have that as your last picture?
because
Well,
I think it accurately
it's-
describes me.
Well, if someone's already brave enough to scroll that far on his images,
That's true.
Exactly.
like they already know what he's about.
Yeah, once they see the me hugging the Sasquatch, and they keep going.
That's very
I
true.
mean, bro, you got these tags on here. I'm just gonna say, I'm a favorite uncle, even though I am an only child.
Put future missionary.
I have a future missionary.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna be a local celebrity, only child,
Only child.
which also makes me the favorite uncle. And then, yeah, I'm gonna do a. There's so
Alright.
much weird stuff.
Next episode, we gotta go through mutual.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell, but we've definitely never done a podcast before. And we
That's great. This is a great podcast.
Wait, verify my identity.
Yeah,
What?
Take a picture of yourself.
oh yeah.
Hold up a copy of a book. What the heck?
Make the Boy Scout salute.
Wait,
So you're supposed to like make sure that you're not a bot or something, or like
Yeah.
a catfish.
so all I have to do right now is make a salute, the Boy Scout salute, or hold up a book right now, and then it'll verify me.
Yeah.
Here, I'll do the salute for you.
Yes! Oh, yeah, we're doing this. All right,
I'm pretty sure
wait.
someone refused these, but I don't know if someone is a.
I'm clicking, I'm copying the pose. It's not doing anything.
Yeah, I think you gotta do it with your. Okay, do it with your other hand.
All right, we can worry about this.
I have no
later.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
Anyway, we're all single. We don't know what we're doing even on dating apps.
Yeah.
I look for Sasquatch. They like anime.
When's the last time any of us have actually like been on a date?
Probably. Well, actually, I went on
Yeah.
a date a
You did?
few months ago with my cousin.
Yeah.
Wait. You need to reword that there.
With your cousin.
Well, okay.
No, it was like it was a double date.
It was a double date. Yeah.
Yes, but so you weren't dating your cousin.
No, although I wouldn't be opposed to it. No, I'm just kidding. He's probably gonna listen.
This isn't Alabama. This is Provo. Okay.
We're the Provo All-Star Rejects.
Okay. All right.
We can't be the Alabama.
Accepted people. Yeah. So we went like this weird corn maze, and that was fun. I mean, I thought it was fun. I feel like the girls were uncomfortable, but yeah.
Why would you think that the girls are uncomfortable?
I think being in a secluded maze with this guy would make anyone uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm honestly pretty uncomfortable being
Right now.
Yeah, right in this right in this small booth with him.
Yeah. Provo
Look.
All-Star Rejects.
Oh my gosh.
What are we even doing with our time?
Bro, I don't even know, man. I'm just goofing off.
Okay, so if you guys want to know how this idea for the podcast came about,
Dude, I'm so sweaty.
Oh, you got to
same.
talk about the origin story.
Okay.
Yeah, we do.
So this actually started. Today's a Saturday right now when we're filming this. This actually started not yesterday, but the previous Friday. Because what had happened is, okay, so I've only recently truly embraced my culture as a Provo All-Star reject. Because
Well, you did have a girlfriend.
yeah. So I did, and then I was like, all right, I need to go out and hang out with my boys. So what we did is we went out and we sang at karaoke, right?
Yeah, we did karaoke.
Yeah,
We sang
and so
songs such as "Girls Want to Have Fun" and "Tequila."
yeah, so we this was at an open mic place. So we just did that for fun, just the three of us. And then the next week we were like, that's pretty fun. Let's rent a private room from this place. And so we actually rent a private room and we get 12 people total there. And it was the dumbest but most fun thing ever.
I was drinking non-alcoholic beer. We were all singing in weird songs that weren't English.
Oh yeah.
A lot of Korean songs.
Yeah. There's some Korean songs. There's some Spanish songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, good
Okay.
night.
I promise this is an important part of how the podcast came about. So after that, we just decided, let's go grab something to drink because holy cow, our voices are tired from singing. But we didn't decide to just grab something to drink. We decided, let's also well,
Get some pie.
this
we wanted
this
pie, yeah.
well this podcast like it's a miracle that came about really because what happened
Is it?
is we
I
went
feel
to
like
we
this
know
is a curse.
it probably is to ourselves and our listeners.
feel like-
Why are you guys still listening? Seriously.
I feel like my aunt's gonna listen to this and maybe a
We
cousin.
gotta wrap this up. I think there's only one minute left in the film.
Oh, is it really? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh shoot, that's a.
Finish the story, Nick.
Okay,
Take it
so
out.
basically we go to McDonald's, soda machine is broken, and then we go to Denny's, it's super packed. So then we go to Village Inn to get pie. And while we're getting pie, we're talking about podcasts. We're like, we can start a podcast. Because in the 90s and in the 80s, people said, hey, let's start a band. But now we're Gen Z. We're new, baby. We're different. We're going to start podcasts.
Yeah, podcast is the new garage.
So now we've decided to make you guys suffer with us.
Yeah.
And this is the Provo All-Star Rejects.
So if you are in college or you can't stop living in your college days and you don't have anything better to do with your time, like, listen and watch this podcast. We might start up a Twitch and play
Yeah.
video games.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
not
just
guaranteed.
pay-
Don't hold us to that.
I might disappoint my parents even more than I already have. But yeah, let's do
Provo All-Star
it.
Rejects.
Woo!
We need an outro.
Hey,
We'll do
yeah,
that next week.
well, yeah.
Next week.
I know a few people. Okay, wow.
All right. Well,
this is a
I
cringy
guess any
ending.
final words of wisdom?
We love you.
Yeah, if you're listening, we actually really appreciate you.
Yeah, and moral of the story is we're doing this so you know what not to be. Don't be like us.
Don't be like
Don't
us.
be like us at all, please.
Yeah.
We're only doing this because we're single, and if you don't want us to happen,